Claire's home city overlooking the River Forth, a bench stands in her memory. We will look for you in rainbows.
Claire was just so loving, caring, she was bubbly, all for our wee boy. With our family, she was like a close-knit family. They were just the complete opposite from what he was.
And what was he like?
Just in and out of jail, horrible, always getting up to no good. Just totally somebody that you wouldn't think Claire would ever go for.
When you did find out that she had been killed, can you sum up how that felt?
Just felt totally heartbroken, as if like you didn't want to believe it was true.
Christopher McGowan has 40 criminal convictions, including several assaults, carrying a knife, repeated breaches of bail, and multiple breaches of the peace. He also has a conviction for a breach of the peace with a domestic aggravation from January 2014. This means he was acting in a threatening manner towards a current or former partner.
The strength and weakness of the system is there aren't hard and fast rules, but there's flexibility for a sheriff to look at the particular circumstances and decide whether to grant bail again.
Ian Moyer is a criminal defence lawyer. While he has no involvement in the Ingalls case, part of his job is to make bail applications.
Obviously, the sheriff has a balancing act to carry out, and the older the offence that is on the record, then obviously the less significance or weight that the sheriff will attach to that.
Oh, there's lots to be answered. There's lots to be answered. He should never, ever have been put in her flat with my grandson and Claire vulnerable as well. To go for, no, and suddenly they're living full time as partners. No, that was so wrong. That's so wrong. Not with the past that he's had and the criminal record he had. He should never have been allowed.
In the months before Claire's death, McGowan was granted bail 5 times. Following a court hearing for a driving offence, he was released to Claire's home. His defence argued he was now in a positive relationship. But in a chilling sign of what was to come, the sheriff said in court, "I can tell you this, if you get into any trouble, you will almost certainly get a prison sentence."
Why did they put him into Claire's house? He wasn't allowed to be in Claire's house for more than 3 days. That was the tenancy agreement.
Forth Housing associations say it was not informed and were not made aware of Christopher McGowan's presence at the property.
In the scenario you're talking about, where he's appearing on a charge which is not related to the complainer, then as long as his address had been checked, it wouldn't normally be the case that the Crown would be seeking special conditions, because the partner in question is not a witness in the case and is not said to be the victim.